Well, that was significantly later than normal.
Yeah, we can start the stream.
Yes, we can start the stream. That's the point.
I do sound a little bit better.
Yeah. You must project your
Yay.
voice. Project loudly.
Yay, my mic doesn't sound shit anymore.
No, it still sounds shit. It just sounds less shit.
Okay.
It sounds fine.
Hello, people. It's us, Two Bros Game 9. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your host, Older Bro.
And we are back shiny hunting for Snom. Yep, and we're world hunting it, so get ready for it to take another 1,000 light years.
You say that, but so far as we can tell, it's actively taken less time to hunt it via this than it does to hunt it otherwise.
Well,
You still have your egg hunting team. Or no, do you have Talon Flame on your standard team?
No,
Okay, then
you're
you have
right.
your egg hunting team.
I mean, it doesn't matter. But...
Yeah, but it means you only have one Pokemon, so... and normally you just kill them.
The first Snom that we hunted was all in world.
Yeah.
So...
It's still so great that you can just press 2 boxes now and just go to the boxes. It's like... the joys of all players.
Yeah, so it is still going to take forever. Like, I have a feeling it's still going to be well over 2,000 encounters. And we're at 886. Hey,
Yep.
Mr. B.
Hello, Mr. B.
Alrighty. Nope, no Snom. Oh, better reset. Yep, back to world hunting. Here we go. Yeah, guys, I've been exhausted all day. I had to wake up at 6, then try to go back to sleep. I don't know if I did. If I did, it was not for very long.
Yeah.
Went to a family reunion, came back home, recorded for an hour, and then went back to bed.
Yeah. And by recorded for an hour, he does not mean for us, guys. I mean,
No,
he did.
It
is,
it's
but like it's
mobile
not.
series.
It's a mobile series.
Yeah.
So we did no recordings for our normal videos. So tomorrow gets to be a fun day of getting up actually early and recording.
Yeah, so I'm not going to set my alarm tonight. I'm just going to get up when older bro comes and gets me, so. I be tired and I want sleep. Yeah, it's going to be fun when I start my job because I'm going to be exhausted every day. Like, I have a feeling I'm going to get up at 6, go to work, come back home, fall back to sleep. And then you wake me up for the stream. And then I go back to bed.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that works, because I don't know how the timing's going to work. It might end up being you only sleep for a couple hours and get up.
Like,
we'll see.
We might have to move up the stream just to give me a little bit more time to sleep. Like,
yeah, we'll play. That's why I'm not moving anything right now, because we'll play it by ear. We'll see how your schedule changes things, and yeah. Because I think what is going to happen is the streams will be moved up. The stream VODs will be moved down to be after the streams. And I think that we'll also, instead of recording before the stream, we'll actually record after the stream. So, yeah. But we'll see. So I have this sort of written out, guys, but nothing is set in stone until Younger Bro's schedule is more nailed down.
yeah, anyway, I don't know if my world luck is better than my egg luck because it seems to be about the same.
Well, let's say it this way. When it comes to Snom, your world luck seems to be a lot better than your egg luck. When it comes to everything else, when it comes to Score Bunny, it seems to be infinite for eggs.
I mean, Score Bunny still took a while, but it took less time than Snom.
Yes. By an excruciatingly high degree.
Like, we found both Score Bunnies within 600 eggs. Like, 2 of them.
Yeah.
And
how many
I'm
eggs were you up to
expecting
on Snom?
the third to also be around 600.
Yeah, but how many are we up to on Snom?
This is our second Snom.
No, the egg hunting specifically.
How many eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know anymore. We're using the same counter for...
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Like, The counter is the same until we are looking for a technical
Gotcha.
different Pokemon. Like, this is the counter for Frostmoth, and we
Uh-huh.
still don't have it.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be a combination of both the egg hunt and the world hunt.
But we've spent about half and half on eggs and
But
in world, right?
But right now on eggs, I can tell you we are within like 880 eggs for Snom.
Yeah.
And have not found one.
Yep. So yeah, I believe that your in-world hunting is a bit better for this Pokemon.
I won't know until I get it. Like, if it's within 2,000 encounters and I find it in world, then I'd say it's about the same.
Then we shall see.
Now, my luck in Arceus, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Because, guys, I've not been shiny hunting off camera. I've been random encountering a lot off camera. And yes, I recorded it, so we will be having some new Arceus episodes. Not
at some point.
Soon, just at some point. It's whenever I can get to them. Because I'm busy with mobile stuff right now. I need to get that recorded and edited first. And then after all that is recorded and edited, then we should be starting to see Arceus. Like, guys, I'm willing to bet you won't see those videos until after 2023 has started.
We shall see.
But yeah, we are 5 encounters off from 900.
Yeah. But now, how is your day today, Mr. B?
But by the way, you know Black Lord, right? I've talked to you about him. It's Techno's friend.
I don't remember.
Well, he's been featured on the channel a couple times.
Okay.
I didn't know this. I thought he was just a friend Techno knew online. No, apparently he went to our school.
Oh.
But what he didn't know was he thought I was Techno's friend from online. He didn't know I went to the same school as him.
You're both just like, oh yeah, that online friend that you have. Yeah. Also, I know him in world. Wait, what?
Yeah, I went to school with them. Hold up. And me and him were just fucking cracking up laughing over it.
Sounds like Techno needs to give better descriptions of his friends. Yeah, I've had them since I was. I've known him since I was in school.
Yeah, and honestly, I need to get him a better schedule because I told him we were going to be doing ARC today, and I texted him. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm going out with friends. I'm so sorry." Like he's dining out with friends. I don't know if he still is, but yeah, he already had other plans. And I told him, look, it's fine, it happens.
It happens all the time.
Oh, and get this. So, Ark Survival.
Yep.
Online, it said it is crossplay.
Uh-huh.
Well, what it didn't mention was it's crossplay, but only the Microsoft version with PC and Xbox. Not Steam. So
it's exclusively crossplay with those versions. What?
Okay.
Do you not understand what crossplay means?
So, in order to play Ark crossplay with an Xbox, I needed to have gotten Ark through the Microsoft store and not Steam. Since I got it through the Steam version, it is not crossplay, which I think is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. So it's crossplay, but not crossplay.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
No, that's the thing. It's that it's only crossplay within the Microsoft environment.
Yeah. So I was texting all my friends saying, yeah, we can totally crossplay, and now I have to issue a text to them probably tomorrow, probably not tonight.
We
saying,
might be crossplay.
No, I'm not.
Well, because you're on Steam, so you're just not.
No,
it's not on Switch and anything. I thought Ark was on everything.
Ark is on everything, but
it's not crossplay with any of those.
I'm actually not sure. Like,
here, let me look up Ark crossplay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's crossplay between all consoles. If it's not, then it's only crossplay between Xboxes, PlayStations, and Switches.
This is specifically Ark Survival Evolved.
Yes.
Okay.
I know they're about to have a new Ark game that's actually not a new Ark game. It's just more DLC to Ark Survival Evolved, apparently.
Yeah.
Or if there is a new Ark game coming out, I have no idea when it is. Sneasel, would
Yeah.
you get the fuck off of me?
As a reminder, guys, because I just looked up Ark Survival Evolved, and it came out on Stadia, as a once again reminder, and I will continue issuing this reminder as many times as I remember. Stadia is being deprecated. If you have Stadia, Google is issuing a refund for all hardware and software. Please go get it refunded, because as of January, you will not be able to play any games, period. So, get a full refund.
Yeah, I also bought a new PC controller because when I started Ark, I realized something. Hey, where's my PC controller? Oh, right, we're using it downstairs. So I like how I have both of my PC controllers down here, and I didn't have an extra one anymore. I was like,
So, yes, so to be clear, Ark is cross-playable between the Android and iOS versions.
yes,
So those two mobile versions are cross-play.
yep, that one.
The Xbox and Windows versions, those are cross-play only within themselves, not with the mobile.
Nope.
And nothing else is cross-play.
Nothing.
So, if
Yeah.
you are playing on Steam, not crossplay. PlayStation, not crossplay. Nintendo, not crossplay.
That
Mobile, only with other mobile. And Xbox, only with Windows 10 Store.
I hate that. Like, I wish it was crossplay between all consoles.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not.
The answer is because console manufacturers fear that if they give people the ability to play with other players on other consoles, it might cause lost sales of their console because people might decide to instead buy the other console. If that doesn't make sense to you, don't worry, it doesn't make sense to anyone else either. But that has been their mindset is, if we restrict the players to only be on our platform, then they won't have ideas of getting other platforms. I do not understand it. It doesn't make any sense.
Like, here's the thing. So, Ark Survival Evolved, I just don't imagine playing it on any other console. I mean, I know people do, and I'm sure it's fine. It's just, I feel like you can do more with it if you play it on PC. Because
Yeah.
I know there's mods and stuff that have fixed shit in the game.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not playing with those mods. I don't really know how to install a lot of them, but
Yeah.
I know eventually we could get to a mod playthrough for Ark.
Yeah, it's true.
By the way, guys, when we play Ark is going to be one of our longest mobile series. It's going to be 30 episodes a season.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun. And it's going to be our first 30 episode season multiplayer game.
Yeah.
And I don't have a lot of people to play, so might have to try to convince older bro to play Ark with us. Because I just lost like a shit ton of players.
Yeah.
Like, I've lost probably over half of the people that were going to play.
Yeah.
Because they literally can't play now.
Oh, great. We hit 9/11 on the counter. Yeah, that's the unlucky number. Imagine if I got the shiny Snom on that number.
Yeah.
Would have been bad.
Would it? I mean, would it really?
I wanted to get it on 912.
Is
Just
the-
one off.
Is the Pokemon going to bomb a building or something? Like what? What the? Why is that?
It's bombing
look,
my time right now.
Like 13 is an unlucky number across all things. Like it's always unlucky. But I think that number is only unlucky for one date.
Like
13 is your unlucky number. I don't believe in superstitions.
also, I'm sure somebody's gonna get upset at us
For talking about Pokemon blowing up a building. However, I will point out that in the anime, technically Tentacruel does, in fact, destroy an entire building.
He destroys more than one building.
Yes, but like... that's just canon to the anime. Wasn't that in an episode that got canceled because there was like a major disaster in Japan, so they never re-aired that episode?
Oh, brilliant Snom. Damn.
As a reminder, guys, the Pokemon Company is really, the Pokemon Company is very unlucky when it comes to the anime.
I mean, they kept that episode, like, they just probably didn't.
Yeah, but they
air it.
never air it. Because that happens almost every single time they try to do any, like, big climactic episodes. Like, they tried to do one where, like, buildings got destroyed, and I think that was the one that came out on 9/11. They had one where, they had the one that was in Black and White, where they had the one coastal city, where they were going to have a battle between Team Rocket and Team, what's the team in that generation?
2?
Gen 5.
Gen 5?
No,
Oh.
Gen 6, sorry. X and Y.
X and Y? Flare?
Yeah. No, I think it was Gen 5.
That would have been Galactic.
No, it's Gen 4.
Oh.
Galactic is Unibrow. What the heck do you fight in Gen 5, actually?
Plasma.
Yeah, Team Plasma. They were going to have a big battle between Team Plasma and Team Rocket, and then I think it was a typhoon hit Japan, and they were like, nope, can't air that now. And like every time they try to do like some climactic battle that destroys a city, Japan gets hit by some natural disaster and they can't air it.
What about Rainbow Team Rocket?
We're not trying the Eternal Circle. What the heck are you talking about? Also, hello, Fen.
What kind of... What kind of religion are you thinking of?
Well, I know I made a joke about him, or a joke with him the other day about, like, something, like, their genetics are not a circle, which is a Crusader Kings joke. But... Bike plus egg. Oh, no. So because Snom is a Pokemon that can be hunted by other methods, we have a policy of changing methods every 5 hunts. So that we don't...
streams.
5 streams. Every 5 streams to prevent boredom of just doing egg hunts.
Plus, again, I believe, and through my experience, I have better luck going out and looking for the shiny. Like, that is factual. I have done it in Arceus several times without trying.
Well, yeah, but in Arceus there is no egg hunting.
And I love it.
But so, like, Arceus isn't a great example for other Pokemon games.
Fine, a better example. Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. I
That's
have
fair.
found so many fucking shinies in that. Like, it's ridiculous.
now the new games. Who knows if it'll be a valid comparison?
And also, you've seen my luck with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Like, we completed the Pokédex, so...
Yeah.
That says a lot.
But Pikachu and Eevee also had lower odds. Or higher odds. Yeah, higher odds.
It had higher odds, but we weren't using those odds correctly.
That is true. We were technically full odds hunting everything, and it was still
Yes.
better.
I did it with Kangaskhan. I still
Yeah,
can't-
guys, the odds are, like, the odds have to be a lie in that game. It's just like, yeah, the odds are higher in that game. But, like, yeah, we did it full odds accidentally. And it was still better, way better.
And we
in this game.
still got the hardest hunt done within a stream.
Yeah, they're full of shit. There's no way on earth
That's the hardest hunt.
Again, I think what makes it hard, and it's the fact that people are shiny hunting it without the shiny charm. I think that's what makes it hard. Ooh, brilliant snow.
I mean, I guess, but I don't even think with that it would be the hardest hunt.
I
still think that Ghastly would be a harder hunt, shiny charmless.
I think this is what they do. What they do is they don't chain Kangaskhan, they chain a different Pokemon. And they hunt it without the shiny charm. And for my understanding, it takes forever. And I guess a lot of people are not understanding the only reason it's that hard is because you are making it that hard.
I guess.
Otherwise, it's just like any other hunt. Alright, guys, I don't like to challenge myself with shiny hunting. I like... Sorry, I'm very tired, guys.
No, you're fine.
Anyway, I like the most simplistic, easy shiny hunts. Just so I can get it as quickly as possible. That way I can move on to the next one. Because I want every shiny within my lifetime. I don't know if that will happen.
That's
but,
yeah, that's also fair.
I mean, if I shiny hunted more and had the time to do it, I fucking would do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sort of doing it with Arceus because I am in a shiny hunt mood. But I'm also just... I'm completing that Dex in Arceus, and I kind of want to finish it before Scarlet and Violet come out.
That's fair.
Oh, did you hear? They are bringing back TMs for Scarlet and Violet.
That's sad.
Yeah, I'm unsubscribed with that, but I understand why they're doing it. TMs weren't supposed to be a thing in Arceus because they weren't ever made yet.
No, I get that.
But
That's not my problem with it. My problem with it is that
it doesn't it won't feel like Arceus.
Well, no, the problem is that that game... Okay, it's not necessarily a problem. The thing with Arceus, though, is that the best revelation they made was that Pokemon can learn all their moves. They can just only use 4 of them.
What I don't know is if you teach a Pokemon a move, will it just learn it forever?
That's what I'm saying.
That I don't know.
If they're doing a hybrid system where you have a list of moves that you can learn, and you can learn all of them, but you don't learn, like, you learn them as you go, and TMs also tack onto that list.
Just add to it.
But, yeah. If
Now,
they're doing it that way,
I would accept that.
that might be fine. But, like, yeah. I know that it would lose, like, half their collectible items are TMs. So I get, it's like, well, if we don't have TMs, then we lose all those collectibles.
By the way, guys, it is actually really hard to get brilliant Pokemon. And the counter increases the odds of brilliant Pokemon, I believe. But
Yes.
only for one Pokemon. It doesn't do it overall. Like, I'm pretty sure that counter... The only thing it's doing for us is actually increasing the odds for a Brilliant Snom.
Yeah. I really hope we find out at some point in the future that we didn't understand how these odds work either.
Please. Anyway, so I think it's once I hit 500 encounters, I have a better chance of finding Brilliant Snom. And Brilliant Pokemon have a higher chance to being shiny. So that's always my best bet to finding the shiny we're looking for. But then again, the Shiny Snom we found wasn't brilliant. So
Yeah, that's true.
I do not think I have found a brilliant shiny Pokemon yet.
Now, is Brilliant Pokemon also the ones that, like, their EVs are, like...
Their EVs are higher than normal.
Which, again, we don't care about.
Yeah, all I care about is getting the shiny, like I said. But yeah, I just wasn't expecting Snom to be this bad. Like, I mean, we haven't hit 1,000 yet, but I'm expecting to. It's because the first one was so bad. Over 2,000 encounters.
So, yeah, Finn, how bad was that conversation with your brother you were telling me about? Or did it just end, like, where you told me? More of the latter, okay.
Oh, by the way, guys, I did finally transfer some of the shinies I got from Arceus to Sword and Shield. So I transferred the Dusclops we got and what else? That was another Pokemon. I can't remember. There was another. I couldn't put Beautyfly in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was Breebarrel. I think I put shiny Bree. No, it wasn't Breebarrel. God damn it. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got Dusclops in here and one other shiny Pokemon that you guys did see me get in Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be transferring them back until we get to Arceus.
Gotcha. But yeah, like, I will say that, yeah, it's going to be interesting with your system seeing how his idea works.
It's going to be really funny if I get through Score Bunny and we're still on Snom, and then I get through all of Sobble, and Sobble is the worst starter to egg hunt.
I wholly believe that you will get to Sobble before you get through Snom. I don't know if you'll find a Sobble before you find a Snom. Or the final Snom.
Yeah. Because, guys, I do have the Shiny Charm, by the way. I have the Shiny Charm in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I always have the Shiny Charm. Don't ever expect otherwise.
Wow, you're getting really high odds for a Shiny Hunter that doesn't use the Shiny Charm.
I'm waiting for someone
You're waiting
new
for that
to pop up and say, hey, you don't use the Shiny Charm, right? It's like, no, I am using the Shiny Charm. Wow, you're lucky shit.
Since you mentioned it, I am now obligated to have doubts. That he has good odds or that he has bad odds?
Oh, brilliant.
Or what I said.
Damn. I don't think I've ever seen this many brilliant.
Oh, that he even has the Shiny Charm. No, he definitely does. Like, it's...
Again, it's 1 in 2,000.
Yeah, a lot of Shiny Hunters...
I think. Like, that's the lowest odd we can get in this game because I got the Shiny Charm.
No, it's 4096 is the max. It's 2048 with the Shiny Charm, I think. Or is it... I don't remember.
Yeah, so around 2,000. If it's
something like
2048, yeah.
Something like that.
So getting over that is considered abnormal, even with the Shiny Charm.
Yeah. But, yeah. It's more a thing that most Shiny Hunters don't use the Shiny Charm because they go for full odds hunts, and we do not. So we're just expecting somebody to show up and be like, and be surprised that we're using the Shiny Charm. It's like, yeah. It's hard enough to find all these Pokemon in a timely manner. We're not going to give ourselves worse rates for it.
Like, some of my best shinies I have found was without the shiny charm. Not Arceus. Arceus is an exception because I believe it has higher odds than what people think.
It has higher odds than Pokemon
Yeah.
Pikachu and Eevee.
So, probably one of the best shinies I found that I remember was I first played Not Ultra. I first played Sun and Moon. I think it was Sun. So I was playing through Sun, and I was in the water trial, and I haven't encountered Pokemon yet. In fact, I was trying to avoid patches of grass because I just wanted to get through the trial.
Uh-huh.
Accidentally went into grass for way too long, encountered a Pokemon. The first shiny I encountered was a shiny Marill on the first encounter. First.
Meryl!
No, not Marill.
Oh,
Molil.
Morlul?
Mm-hmm, the mushroom.
Yeah, okay. You gotta enunciate these Pokemon names a little bit better. There's so many that are so similar.
I wish I had a shiny Marill.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have any of the Marill line.
Again, guys, still waiting for that. Let's go Meryl. Let's go Togepi. Or probably, let's go Pichu. Let's go Togepi.
I don't even know if we're gonna get it at this
But
point.
they probably won't. But
I think Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was a test, and I'm guessing since they took out battles for the majority, they were like, no, we hate this.
Again, I think that it'd be cool for them to do a Let's Go Pikachu, but that it has battles. Like, just make it be a more simple version of Pokemon that has, like, because the nice thing about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was that it buffed a lot of attacks. It made a lot of attacks much more usable. Like, Absorb was hugely better in those games because Absorb had the power of Mega Drain, and Mega Drain had the power of Giga Drain. They literally increased. The starters don't get the name in Let's Go. Pikachu and Eevee are not starters. Also, Let's Go Chikorita is in the mailbox. But yeah, the
God damn it! Oh, I thought it was Sneasel that ran into me.
I've forgotten where the hell I was going with that. Where was I?
I don't know. I'm too tired.
Oh
to
yeah,
remember.
Absorb was as powerful as Mega Drain, and Mega Drain was as powerful as Giga Drain, which meant that like those moves were actually very useful. Like you could have a Pokemon on like use those moves and be like viable. Whereas using Absorb in these games kind of feels like shit because it doesn't do that much.
I will absorb you.
I think even Leech Life was increased to be like double its power or something.
Dang.
So like they hugely improved some of the moves and made them a bit more viable.
I'm going to drain you dry.
Like I had great fun playing through that game. I never finished it, but like the time I was playing it, because I think I got up to Koga. Yeah. But yeah, the time I had playing it was very enjoyable.
By the way, damn it, it was something Pokemon related. I forgot. Great.
Perfect. Good job.
Like, that's how tired I am. I started a conversation, then I'm like, nope, gone.
No, that's normal.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm out of it. It's just...
Honestly, the
tiring
game I'm
day.
waiting for them, actually, that I think a game that they might actually do. I'm waiting for them to redo Pokemon Explorers to be one game. So
you're waiting for Explorers DX.
Yeah, I would like the Explorers DX, so that we finally have every game have only one game. So, you play, what's the other one? Rescue Team DX, Explorers DX. What was the third one?
Third?
Yeah, the one that came out after Explorers. I know there's Super Mystery Dungeon, which is like the fifth one.
Gates?
There's Gates to Infinity. And then what's the other one?
Was there one before Gates?
I thought there was one between Gates and Super.
Oh, if there is, I don't know.
Uh,
Like, Super was after Gates.
Yes. Yeah.
I have all the Mystery Dungeon games, I thought.
Yeah, I just never remember. I think I always think there's another game. And
I don't think there is. I think it went to... Like, it went from Explorers all the way to Gates.
yeah, let me see.
Because it was Blue and Red Rescue Team, Explorers, Darkness, Sky, and...
Yeah, no, there was only the Red and Blue, Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky.
Yeah.
The reason is because Time and Darkness came out, and then Sky came out like 2 years later, so
Oh.
it feels like another game.
Yeah, and then Gates, and then Super.
I'm having a decent day today, Mr. B. Like, it's pretty okay. I, like, nearly died today from doing too much exercise.
Yeah, guys, I discovered I'm getting slower. Like, I had, like, 10 minutes of energy, and then it just went all down the drain. Like, my chest started to hurt really badly. Like, I think it was a combination of dehydration and just tiredness.
Yeah.
Just made a very bad combo. What is with the amount of Sneasel? But yeah, guys, I'm glad the Pokemon Company seems to be going in the direction of there will be no more egg hunting.
No, I don't think they're going to go in that direction. I believe that there probably will be egg hunting in the new games.
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, I believe Scarlet Violet will have egg hunting.
I have watched the trailers. I have not seen a Pokemon farm or breeding station at all.
Yeah, I get the feeling they will have that, but Mr. B, Snom's face is not a butt or otherwise.
Yeah, Mr. B, you know how to pick the shiny hunts. It turns out you picked the longest shiny hunt in the game. Probably not true. I'm sure we'll have hunts longer than this one. But it feels like I've been shiny hunting it.
See,
all
Mr.
year.
Mr. B constantly says that he does not want any female company, and then gives this as the definition of this Pokemon. I have my doubts, sir.
But yeah, I'm gonna be very happy when I get shiny Frostmoth because I love Snom.
Yeah.
Snom's a great Pokemon. But I thought for the longest time shiny Frostmoth was gold because of the gold card that they made for the TCG.
Because you don't want it doesn't mean you can't look. I don't. You know, I don't think. You know what, Mr. B? I don't think I can agree to that, actually. Like.
You know you want it.
No, like, no, I'm actually asking I'm actually thinking about this situation. Like, if you're looking at videos of that, that's generally because you're interested in that. Like, no, I don't think that's how that works.
I just imagine him acting like Stewie when Stewie first saw Vagina. He just takes out an AK and starts shooting the magazine he saw in. You can't hurt anybody anymore. Oh my god! Oh my god! I like how people always joke about, like, the magazines where, you know, the dirty ones.
Yes. Obviously.
But I doubt they exist anymore since we have the internet.
I mean, no, I think they still exist. It's just that, yeah, we have the internet, which, if there is one rule, if there's one real rule of the internet, it's that everyone is horny. There's porn everywhere. Like, you do not need to have a subscription to those magazines. It's free and easily available online. I apologize to any parents, because we do have a lot. No, not the parents who are watching. We do have like a lot of like 13 to 18-year-olds, and their parents may not want us to talk about these things. So I apologize to those parents who are upset, but also don't give enough of a crap to give their kid their phone or computer and just let them do whatever they want.
Make sure to lock it in a box.
Again, you don't... No,
Clear your search history.
you do not have the family-friendly tag. That is true.
Who does anymore?
To be fair, Mr. B, we have to manually add the tags now, so...
if we wanted to, we could.
We'd have to look up an agreed-to list.
Like, that's one of the things that sucked about Twitch's update, where they took away all of the pre-generated tags from Twitch and added, and made you do all the tags. It's like, I still would have liked some of the tags you had. I just wanted to have custom tags that you don't have. Like, was there any reason they needed to get rid of 100% cat tag with the actual percent symbol?
Maybe we should add the shiny hunt tag.
I did. That's on there.
Yay.
That's what I'm saying. Shiny hunting wasn't a tag on Twitch.
Which
so
is
when I
strange.
heard that they were making that change, I was like, oh, that's cool. I can just use all the pre-generated tags and also add shiny hunting manually. And they're just like, no, it's only the custom tags. I'm like, but I wanted the other tags.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the shiny hunting people they want us to be shiny hunting in Arceus right now.
Well, look, the game we shiny hunt in is our prerogative.
Yeah, we are not A-Drive, who skips straight to the newest game.
Nope.
But then again, he shiny hunts on a daily basis. It's basically his job. So,
Yeah,
he has way more time than us.
He has way more time, and he probably has way more shinies. He probably has all the old Pokemon and doesn't need to worry about skipping to the next gen.
I think he hunts every shiny in the game, every gen.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't think he has to worry about, like, oh, I skipped ahead to the next game. He's not missing anything.
God damn it, I got shiny freaking Sneasel. Yeah, the only reason...
Finn, have you actually even played the game?
Yeah, the only reason I shiny hunt is because there are some shinies that just look absolutely gorgeous. Like my Gardevoir.
Like, isn't Pokemon also one of those series that you're, like, hugely behind on?
I just love the look of some shinies. Not all of them. I also want all shinies just to say, hey, I legitimately got all the shinies. What's up?
I need to mail this man a capture card so that he can play some of these games.
Yeah. I also just have fun shiny hunting. It is very, very thrilling when you finally get the shiny after, like, a long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same kind of feeling as, like, pulling a good card in the Pokemon TCGs.
Yeah.
Similar feeling. Because I get really, really excited. Unless I'm dead.
Yes, if you are dead, then you can't have excited feelings because you are not alive. That's very obvious.
It's just some of my shiny reactions haven't been that big as of late. Maybe it's because I was egg hunting. That's probably why.
Oh, your shiny hunt. Sorry, I thought you were saying your TCG hunt.
No,
I'm like, no,
oh,
no,
no,
your
no,
TCG
no.
definitely has been.
No, TCG
No,
has been
I think
beautiful.
I think the reason why your reactions haven't been as big. Okay, here's the thing: your reactions have been that big when you get the shiny. But like the problem is this series is because it's weekly and it's 3 hours every time. It
Tires
starts
out.
to it starts to tire out because it's just so much. But we also use this as basically a podcasting time
And to talk with fans.
so it's like, honestly, this game almost isn't a game we're playing. It's almost just something you're doing in the background
To pass the time.
to pass the time while talking to people. See, if I didn't think that Twitch would complain about it, I would honestly include the just chatting category. Because that's almost how we do these videos, even though there is a game.
Like, we are doing it as, like,
We're chatting with the audience. The game is secondary. But Twitch would be like, no, that's not what you're doing, even though that's what you think you're doing. You're playing the game.
I'm happier with newer games, like increasing the odds. That means we'll just be in those games, like, a heck of a lot, like, shorter than in the older ones.
yeah.
Again, guys, the furthest I'm willing to go back to Shiny Hunt is Sun and Moon.
That is fair.
I am not Shiny Hunting in the older games. Fuck that.
No. Fuck that shit. I'm starting this shit over.
Like, with at least, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I can technically Shiny Hunt it on emulator now.
Yeah, but
But
why?
But in order to do that, like, and keep the shiny, I have to action replay it on my 3DS. So when we get
Yeah.
the shiny on the emulator, I also have it on my 3DS. So guys, if we do end up shiny hunting, that's the way we're just gonna have to do it, unless we get a Katsukity 3DS, which I think
that's never going to be a thing. As in, what I mean by that is, I don't think we're ever gonna like get to that level because I don't think we're ever gonna beat any of these games. I think that given the current rate of Pokemon games coming out, we are never going to finish any of these games. We'll move on to Scarlet and Violet, shiny hunt in that, and not be done with these games, and then the next games will come out, and we won't be finished with Scarlet and Violet either. Just
What? I was that close to throw? Okay.
throw.
But
Also, I continue in my imploring. Pokemon Company, please change all the cries to be the Pokemon's name already.
get this. I think Pikachu's cry went back to normal.
Are you fucking... What?
But I can't confirm that. I'm not sure. I haven't been listening to Pikachu's cry in Arceus, so.
Oh, well, in Arceus it did. That's true. I think it did in Arceus.
But they did that, like, because it was, like, supposed to be pre-Gen 1.
Yeah. So, it's Gen 0. So, yeah, that's fine. But I was gonna say, no, if they do that in the new games and don't
Scarlet
upkeep
Violet,
it, people are going to be pissed off.
People
No,
will riot.
please just update it so everyone says their name already. Like, it's just get rid of the old Pokemon cries.
What I hope is when Scarlet and Violet come out, they will not release the next games the next year. I do not want yearly Pokemon
No.
games.
No, for God's sakes, no.
Ben.
Mr. B, if I order anything, I'm gonna order a leak and send it to your house.
With a Hatsune Miku doll attached.
I don't want to leak.
There's a leak in the boat.
My roof is already awful. That's fair. Look, our ceiling in here is also leaking. Well, it's finally stopped leaking, but I should be able to remove that bucket now.
I don't know. I'd probably keep it under it just to be safe.
Yeah, it should be fine. I'm more worried about the furnace now.
Because it keeps getting louder every day.
No. The issue right now is the emergency overflow valve keeps going off, and so it shoots water out.
Oh, shit. Like, all over the floor?
No, it's not draining from that pipe. It's actually shooting out from the emergency valve on top of the pipe. So it's actually getting on top of the furnace, like on the floor, but it's like it's spraying it.
Oh my god. Like, what is going on with our fucking furnace? Like,
It's garbage and never worked correctly. Just fuck this furnace.
And it's new. Like, it's a new
Yep.
furnace. Like,
But here's the actual problem with it. Since it's not the furnace we were supposed to have, it's a improved furnace that they got for free. That they're like, well, it's better than the one we were going to give you, so we'll just give it to you for the same price. Nobody in our area works on these furnaces, so we can't get it repaired.
oh fuck!
Like it is.
I thought it was just because like we didn't have enough money. Like,
No, the company that we got it from could not fix it correctly and was not doing a very good job, so we switched to a different company that said they don't have anyone who can service it and that we have to go back to the other company. And the third company, the guy just stopped taking our calls because he can't fix it either. So nobody in our area can work on this furnace. It's just...
Oh my, so we'll have to get a new furnace. Yep. Oh my god.
It is garbage. It is a terrible furnace.
Well,
I asked him how much money he's put into that furnace, and he's basically said it was almost as much as the furnace was worth in trying to get this thing fixed. And it's just like, that's disgusting. And we've had this for 2 years. Like, it should not be this bad. I told him, I was like, hindsight being 2020, we should have stuck with the company we bought it from, only had them work on it, and at this point, we could have probably gone to them and said, hey, we bought this furnace from you. It has never worked. It's been 2 years. You can't fix it. Replace it. Replace it with the furnace you were going to give us at a discounted or free price, because this furnace doesn't work. You can't fix it.
Bullshit.
And since nobody else in the area, like, since this furnace isn't used here, nobody else in our area can fix it either. So, fix it. Because it's disgusting. We can't put the cover on it, or else it stops working.
I'm beginning to understand why no one lived here.
No, that's not why.
But there is several problems with this house.
Yeah, but... Yeah, the furnace was not one of them. No, it's
the
just...
furnace became one of them.
Yeah. The furnace is just terrible.
By the way, guys, we apologize if you hear the furnace in the background. There's nothing we can really do.
Yeah, but these mics are pretty good about not picking up background audio, so I don't believe they can hear that.
I'm
Usually.
specifically saying when we're on that PC.
That's fair.
That is fair. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, it's just our mic is so... We usually say good that it can pretty much pick up me snapping across the room.
Yeah.
No, our mic is so bad.
Yeah.
Again, guys, as a reminder, for anyone who doesn't know how audio works,
Microphones are the best microphones pick up almost nothing. Because, generally speaking, with a microphone, you want it to pick up only what you want it to hear, and not anything else. So, the worst mic picks up everything. The best mic picks up nothing.
I'm sure our mic could pick up ghosts if it wanted to.
Yeah, it's like, it's not arguable. It's not that great of a mic. Yeah, Mr. B, I do hope that you get the rats out of your attic. Now, I know you live on the upper floor. Is that, by attic, are you meaning like a floor above you, or the floor you live on?
When I mean rats, I mean people, because horrible people.
By rats, I mean my family that lives downstairs.
Oh. Okay, both. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's fair enough, Mr. B. Good luck with that.
Uh-oh. Encountered in the wild. And it's Sneasel. Of course it's Sneasel.
Oh, I feel so bad now. Oh.
By the way, guys, we are at 991. Very close to 1,000 encounters and no shiny.
Yeah.
Which, again, is still normal. It's not abnormal. When it's abnormal is over 2,500 encounters. And that's not doing the exact shiny odds. That's doing
That's average.
that's being a shiny hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the shiny hunt rates.
Yeah.
Yeah, the statistical odds are one of those things where it's like, yes, technically, the odds are this, but in practice, most people tend to see one around this number of times. I don't know if there's a term for that in statistics.
Term for what? Like,
I mean, I guess that's sort of the, that's sort of a bell curve calculation of, like, how many events do you need to have before you're pretty much guaranteed to find it. That's pretty much a, that's pretty much a bell curve situation. So, I'm guessing that, that's probably the 95% rate, approximately.
Yeah, it's abnormal for Snom specifically because, again, all of the hunts I have seen, people have found it under 600 or at 600.
Yeah.
Around there. Same like what we're doing with Score Bunny.
Yep.
But the average for all Pokemon
Pokemon is around 2,500, period.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I guess it varies on the Shiny Hunter, even though apparently every other Shiny Hunter is better than me.
I mean, I can't
And here's
I
what
can't argue with that.
and here's
I
what
don't know.
pisses me off. Half of those people didn't use the fucking Shiny term.
Yup. See, didn't you know the Shiny Charm actually, well, here's the thing, though. As a reminder, in this game, the Shiny Charm does not affect non-brilliant Pokemon at all. So, yeah, you, without the Shiny Charm, have the exact same rate as you with the Shiny Charm on these Pokemon right now.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that the Shiny Charm only affects eggs in this game, doesn't it? Isn't it that this game?
I think it's, well, I think it's
No,
eggs
that's
and
that's
Brilliant.
Brilliant Diamond, Shine, Pearl.
That's true. That is that game. So yeah, but anyway, either way, yeah, your odds are not that much better. It's still pretty equivalent odds. So
Oh man, I like. Has it been half a year and we've still been on Score Bunny and Snom? Because it feels like
I have no idea.
it fucking feels like it.
But I agree that it does feel like it has been an excruciatingly long amount of time.
Should have said.
To be
Snom for
fair,
last.
we are prolonging our suffering by doing two different Pokemon. Because
I only do it just so I don't get absolutely bored.
that's true, but at the same time, it's also a situation where we're not absolutely bored, but it does mean that it's going to average out to take even longer. Because now we have to average both Pokemon into it.
It's just the problem is this is a different kind of game than Let's Go. I can't
Yes.
just guarantee we're at 1,000 that I'm going to find a Shiny Snom within the next 10 encounters.
Yep.
If I do, I'm jumping out of this chair.
Yeah. That's fair. That would not surprise me. Did it say Gardevoir seems to want to be petted?
There
I am
are
pretty
there
sure
are
that's what
some-
that just said.
There are some.
Headed where?
There are some that says Gardevoir is getting sleepy. Gardevoir wants to be pampered.
Yeah, that one was definitely petted.
But it happens on occasion. You usually see those when you have a very strong bond with that Pokemon.
Yeah.
And of course, I have a strong bond with my Gardevoir.
Yup. Not surprising at all.
I've only went to camp with a couple of these Pokemon. I did Gardevoir, I believe Sylveon, and Rayquaza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, it was so cold today, I actually had to turn on the heater. So technically, the heater can at some point turn on.
But I don't think the mics will pick it up.
I think we found it picks up the initial turning on and then falls off.
Yeah, and then falls off. So you will hear it kick on.
And you might hear it slightly when we're talking. But generally, no.
Yeah, guys, even though I'm very sleepy, I've been paying attention the entire time. And we have still not found it. Oh, man. It's just no matter what method we do for Snom, it's gonna take.
It'll take a while.
I'm so happy that just going into the village and just coming back out just resets the route.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad if that did not work.
Yeah, seriously. I would have to probably wait on this route for the next Snom to appear. Like, I'd have to wait for all the Pokemon to despawn.
Yeah.
Or force despawn all Pokemon and risk finding another shiny that I'm not looking for.
Honestly, that wouldn't... Honestly, with this Pokemon, it might not be a bad thing to do that. And just forcibly despawn every Pokemon on this damn route.
Like, believe it or not, I do need one more shiny Sneasel so I could get a shiny Weavile. And I need 3 shiny Snorunt because I don't have a single shiny one.
Yeah, so it's like, honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just despawn everything. But it would not be much faster.
No, it would make it slower.
It would make it slower.
And again, guys, I only increase the counter to increase the number of brilliant Pokemon. Which we found a lot. We have definitely found more brilliant Pokemon than I was more brilliant Snom than I was expecting. Because our first hunt, we just didn't find a lot of them. And we just found like 6, 7 around that.
Something like that.
Not very many, but definitely more than the last hunt. Ten counters, still no shiny. But yeah, to give you, in terms of how many hours we've been going on this, we've been going over 15 hours on this hunt. And I believe Score Bunny was like 12? Sorry, no, around 9 to 10. And we're at 15 hours on this. God damn. I'm waiting for.
Sucks, don't it?
I'm waiting for one of these hunts to go over 100 hours.
Oh God.
Could you imagine?
No.
That's probably more than.
Younger bro needs to stop saying things that are terrible.
That's probably more than a year, but I doubt that'd happen. I think the worst that could happen would be we find it around 5,000 encounters. That would suck.
Yeah, younger bro just needs to stop.
Having bad ideas. Because it is not helping his sanity or mine.
I think I'm more likely to pull that shiny Charizard again from Champion's Path than I am to get that shiny Snom again.
Is sanity assured? Well, I mean, sanity is never assured, but
Rest assured that we are technically legally sane.
Yeah, by the way, guys, I don't know if you saw it. We finally had another Pokemon TCG. We finally did Search for Marnie Part 1, and I pulled a shiny Charizard V from Champion's Path, which is one of 2 of the hardest cards to pull in that set.
That is true.
And I thought the shiny Charizard was rarer than the VMAX Rainbow Rare. No, they're both as equally as rare as each other.
Yeah.
Oh. And Unlisted Leaf sort of has a speed a little bit.
Uh-huh.
He found Rainbow Rare Charizard the same day he finally got his shiny Charizard V.
I don't think I'd say he has a speed.
I mean, he's found 3 or 4 Rainbow Rare VMAX Charizards.
That may be, but he does this professionally and buys thousands of packs. We found our card in like 3 sets.
And less than 30 packs.
Yeah. So now I think we have him beat on rate.
Well, we haven't beat in terms of the shiny Charizard, but his VMAX pulls do count a lot.
Well, that's fair.
Oh. And get this. So, I know I've talked about Leonhardt a little bit.
Yeah.
So, Leonhardt, he has never pulled an Umbreon Reaching for the Moon. And that Umbreon card is from Evolving Skies. He has never pulled it. Unlisted Leaf pulled it in his 2nd or 3rd booster box opening of Evolving Skies.
Umbreon Reaching for the Moon. I'm not sure I'm aware of that card.
It is an Umbreon VMAX alternate art from Evolving Skies, and it is the hardest card to pull in the set. The next would be Rayquaza, VMAX alternate, and then I think it's VMAX alternate Leafeon.
Gotcha.
Well, the bro's checking what packs he has.
I think it's 2 of each.
Of all 5 of the current sets.
I think it has...
It doesn't have the Giratina set, the newest one, Lost Origin.
No, I think it has...
It has the...
It has Chilling, Voltage, Darkness, Evolving, and...
Brilliant.
Yes.
So...
Yeah, it has only 1 Brilliant Stars. I had to buy a second. Like,
Wait, how does it have 1? It has 5 on this side.
Yeah,
5
it
on the
has
other
only
side.
1 Brilliant Stars in there.
So what the hell's the 10th one? How is it not 2 of each?
Yeah, it's not 2 of each. I know it's not.
How? What?
Guys, I opened that same box. So it's 2 Battle Styles, 2 Chilling Rain.
Oh,
one-
it might be 1 just standard Sword Shield.
I think it's 1 Vivid Voltage and 1 Brilliant Stars. No, Standard Sword and Shield, they're not in any of the newer boxes anymore. By the way, if you get that Marnie's
I
Pride,
can't tell.
if you get Marnie's Pride from that 1 Brilliant Stars pack, I will freaking be livid.
He'll strangle me.
Yes, I would.
But
anyway, I just don't think that box is worth it. I didn't get anything good from it.
I can see that there's 2 Evolving Skies. There's...
Like, I think I got 1 V card.
Another Chilling Rain.
Actually, I don't even know if I got a V card.
That one is...
Like, it is just a...
What's the...
Darkness. It's Darkness Ablaze is the full name of that set.
Yeah, Darkness Ablaze.
Yeah, okay, there's 2 Darkness Ablaze. What's the...
The only other one it could be is Vivid Voltage.
It ends in an N.
N?
It's a pink set.
Pink. Unified Minds.
It doesn't end in an N. Like, here.
Yeah, let me look at the packs. There is
Right over here.
Darkness Blaze, Vivid Voltage, Chilling Range, Evolving... Chilling Range, yes.
Yeah.
Chilling Rain, Evolving Skies, Brilliant Stars.
What's that one?
Oh, Fusion.
Fusion?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it has 2 fusion. So yeah, 2 fusion.
Strike, I think.
Probably. 2 fusion, 2 darkness, 2 voltage, 2 chilling, 2 evolving, 1
Brilliant.
no.
I think it has 1 darkness. No,
Nah.
1 vivid voltage.
One Vivid Voltage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Vivid Voltage, the hardest card to pull is, I believe, a VMAX Chunky Chew. Everybody calls it Chunky Chew because it's a big fat Pikachu.
Isn't that just Gen 1 Pikachu?
It's Pikachu VMAX from Sword and Shield.
I like how they call... I like how... Why isn't it called D-Max? Since it's Dynamax.
They didn't want to call it D-Max because it's
I
the
know,
D.
they'd make the joke Maximum D. I get it. But, like, VMAX...
Hello, everyone. It's your Prince,
But,
the motherfucking
but to be clear,
Saiyans.
VMAX is supposed to be Dynamax.
Yeah, VMAX is Dynamax.
Yeah, so why did they... This is fucking stupid! Like, I understand that people, they might not have wanted to call it that because, you know, Maximum D, but
Yeah.
V is the opposite of D. Maximum V is the opposite.
By the way, guys, I forgot to mention in Search for Marnie, I have also never... Oh, I have never pulled a V-Star or a V-Star Rainbow Rare or a V-Star Gold card.
Yeah.
Any of the V-Stars.
And I think Golden Bro's gone insane.
Oh,
Mr. B, I am perfectly sane, I promise you.
oh, and get this.
Finn, shut up.
Younger sis, she pulled Rainbow Rare V-Star and a V-Star. 2 of them.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, she pulled the most common V-Star and the most common Rainbow Rare V-Star.
Yeah.
Like, from Pokemon Go. It's that Whimsicott that people get. Whimsicott.
I'm perfectly sane. I just make a lot of decisions that other people would be like, why are you doing that?
No,
Why do you hate yourself?
I'm just Goku.
Yeah. I'm not insane. I just hate myself.
And I hate to myself, what a terrible world.
It's like Finn can assure you that I do in fact hate myself.
Why are you doing that? Hating myself? Because I have lofty goals.
I have crippling depression.
No. Oh, why am I losing my sanity? That's because I stream with Younger Bro.
But yeah, it's gonna be really freaking hilarious if I get to Evolving Skies and I don't pull Copycat and I get Umbreon searching for the moon.
That would be quite funny.
Not searching, reaching.
That's fair.
Dude, got tired to care right now. When I'm tired, I stop caring.
You know, this would be the appropriate time to do the Frieza quote. However, I think I will refrain for today. Finn, why did you reply to yourself?
Is that? Oh, I thought I was going insane. Is that literally what happened?
Yeah, Says, replying to Finn, why are you doing that? Finn, yes.
I thought that was my mind playing tricks on me.
No, you are quite sane.
It's almost like that one guy in that one comment section I saw where he was like,
No, you reply to him.
Anyway, so this commenter, he was commenting to a YouTuber saying that he was shit, and then he was replying to himself like, yes, you are gold. You are correct.
Yeah, where he goes on this very long rant and then says, yes, I agree. Very good, Andrew. And it's like, as two different comments replying to himself. And it's just like, what the? What? Who in their right mind? First off, who replies to themselves and not just edit the comment? But also, if you're gonna reply to yourself, don't use the same account.
Like I still know people, Croc, that don't edit their message, but they continue their comment as a reply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Croc, if you are watching today, also, why aren't you in the chat? But if you are watching this, please learn how to edit your comments and make them one comment, please.
It's not that it's bad or anything. It's just he mainly does it on Discord.
It's a Twitch.
I'm not complaining.
It's a Twitch thing. If you reply to yourself or reply to a reply, it replies to you. Oh, because it replies. That's stupid. It does the YouTube comment structure where it's like there's a new reply on this comment. That's stupid.
But anyways, guys, let me know what
but you can't view the thread.
Let me know what you think I should do searches for in the TCG. I promise I'll get to it within the next 2 years.
Oh, actually, no. You can just see the thread. Never mind. They did that.
But just know I already have the next search plan.
And by the way, it's not more Pico, guys.
It's not going. No.
It's not more Pico.
That full art Morpeko I got was a mistake. I wasn't expecting.
It was a mistake. We weren't supposed to be doing that search.
I actually got some decent pulls out of search for Marnie. That Charizard can't get over it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
The Morpeko was a decent pull. The best pull I got in Sword and Shield base. I know I got a Tornadus VMAX, I think from Chilling Rain. And that Nessa full art card.
Yep.
From Vivid Voltage. No, it's not Vivid Voltage. It's the set after that one.
Insert obvious joke. Is that really necessary?
But yeah. Again, guys, I like how the only Marnie we pulled in that opening was a hollow Marnie that I already have, and thus why it wasn't on the fucking list, because I had it.
Yeah, Younger Bro had to go track that card down. He thought he just forgot it on the list and was like, oh no, wait. I just didn't put it on the list because I owned it. By the way, just speaking for future searches, put every card on the list and then X them out.
Yeah.
So just X out the ones you already have.
That's the plan. Because I don't want another situation like that again. Oh, man. I'm just waiting for a fan to make a custom Pokemon card of this character in Gardevoir, because I think it would go really well together. Like my Poppy character and the Shiny Charizard. Shiny Gardevoir.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Guys, I would like cherish that card. It would go right.
You know, at some point, if I ever get back to my large insane Digimon project, I might actually continue my large insane Digimon trading card game project.
By the way, speaking of trading card games, guys, I do want to get into the Dragon Ball TCG. Because there are some cards I really, really want.
You fool. Wait, hold on. The actual Dragon Ball TCG? Because I have like 3 cards from the original Dragon Ball TCG.
I'm talking about that.
Oh god.
The only cards I have are the cards you. So if you get the deluxe edition of Dragon Ball Heroes on the Switch, you get 2 good. Well, you get 4 Gogeta cards, but I gave 1 to you and 1 to Sis, I think.
Yeah.
Because they were extra, it's like, why the heck would I need more than
I do
1?
not need your garbage.
So yeah, you get 2 free cards from the TCG, and
Yeah.
they're really nice cards. I love the look of them, but
Yep.
they're promo cards. You get them for free.
Yeah. There's nothing special about them.
But yeah, I do want to start opening Dragon Ball cards, but the problem is I don't have room to start looking for Dragon Ball cards right now, so until I get room, we will not be opening Dragon Ball TCG.
Hallelujah!
Like, I do have other cards. I think I still have some of my baseball cards. I have a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I know I have another card. I think I have football cards too.
Trying to see if I can find any more all energy card sets. That's quarter. That's hollow. That's electric. It'd have to.
Oh, you know what we should do?
Yeah.
With all of our extra cards, we should go to, like, a fair and just set up a table and say free trading card, like, trades. Like, we trade with people who bring their Pokemon cards looking for Pokemon cards.
See, that would make sense, except nobody would probably do that.
I've seen people do it at smaller conventions, like...
Well, yeah, okay, sorry. What I mean is, not that nobody would do it, but that I feel like it wouldn't help us to actively get rid of any of our cards.
You never know. Plus, it's a trading card game, so... And I wanted to try to be unique. Like, we could even make, like, some vlog videos out of it or something. We went to our local fair and traded Pokemon cards with all of you.
And here's what we got. Well, here's the problem. Most of our fans aren't local. Well, okay, we do have quite a few fans, actually, that are local, but...
we would need to tell them, hey, if you want to trade Pokemon cards, go
yeah,
here.
like, I feel like it's more likely we'll say, like, hey, we secretly went to this convention.
By the way, guys, we are planning to go to conventions.
Probably next year.
I just need to look for something. Guys, we haven't been doing a good job in planning it, and also Father has been on our butts about getting out and doing things, so we're thinking of doing that.
It's all G.I. Joe cards in the 80s, yeah, seriously.
By the way, guys, apparently those G.I.O. cards are worth nothing. They're
Yeah.
like $4.
They're almost like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They're worthless.
Like, and that surprises me. It's like, if it's a really old set, I'm surprised no one is collecting it, like, and it's like vintage and such.
The problem with Yu-Gi-Oh specifically is that
Not Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah,
G.I.
that it's
Joe.
constantly reprinted. But G.I. Joe, it might also be constantly reprinted. I don't know.
I don't know enough about it either, so.
No.
But
Couldn't tell you.
all I know is they are. I think their booster boxes are like $30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still remember Logan Paul buying, I think, a $10,000 booster box, and it was just all G.I. Joe cards.
Yep. This is why you have to check your things first.
And again, he had the seller there with him, and the seller was so surprised that it was also full of G.I. Joe cards, because he was expecting it to be full of Pokemon cards, but no.
That's insane.
Yeah. I don't know if Logan Paul ever found one, but I'm sure he's opened one before. Yeah, I think he had an opening
Probably.
one time and gave some cards away.
Probably. Yeah, guys, there will be more Pokemon card videos coming out over the next couple months, so keep an eye out if you're interested in that. And if you're not interested in that, keep an eye out for it anyways.
Yeah, because I'm doing it because I really want all the Marnie cards that
Keep an eye
currently
out
exist.
for it to avoid it, I guess.
By the way, guys, if I have the money, if I find out any Marnie cards are coming out in the next set, I will pre-order that set.
Yeah.
Just heads up, he does not have money for it.
Not yet. I'm about to have a new job, and I'm going to have, I don't want to say better hours, but I'm going to have more hours.
I mean, it's a full job.
It's
So.
going to be a full-time job, so. Things will change, I will get more money, and life goes on.
Yes. Including, heck, we might actually move out. Yay. By the way, Finn, I forgot to ask, how's your moving out going?
Wow, there's actually a lot of Snom right now.
It's stalled. That sucks.
But yeah, guys, my current work is terrible, if I haven't said.
You have said many times. Yeah, that makes sense.
They always want somebody to blame for their problems. Like,
Also makes sense.
they think because I'm back there working my ass off, like, you know, I should be because I'm an employee, that they are not making enough money. And I go to my manager about this, the meat manager. And I also talk to my coworker about it. It's like, yeah, you're losing money of all the customers that are lining up every day at the meat department. And then I point to the front of the meat department, and there's just no one there, and it's dead silence. There's just no one. Not even in the store. And the meat manager is like, he won't be surprised if eventually they are just going to do away with that meat counter entirely.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And that will not be your fault.
I thought it was going to happen while I was still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might do away with it because you leave. Because they just can't really find anybody
To fulfill that meat counter.
I'm gonna leave that place, and I will freaking laugh my ass off if they get the meat department shut down for a while because it wasn't too clean.
Yep. No, I think they're just gonna... I think if that happens, they just close it indefinitely.
And then my manager will be out of a job, and he'd be very, very pissed off.
Well, then maybe you should have done a better fucking job.
Well, here's the thing. He probably works as hard as anyone else does in there. Like,
Yeah,
he's not the one I'm complaining about.
That's fair.
I'm
That's fair.
complaining about the store manager.
That's fair. The thing is, just meat departments just haven't been, like, have kind of been on the down for a long time now.
Yeah, Father keeps saying it's a dying trade, and it is.
Yeah, so it's like,
It's not even your fault. It's just people don't really go looking for
non-pre-cut meat anymore.
Yeah, what I hated was... So, I couldn't understand not giving hours to someone who is not doing their job. That has happened before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But they were starting to do it to me. And I was an employee who gave a shit. Like, if I heard the bell, I would be up there and I'd wait on the customers. Like,
yeah.
and I did my job. They couldn't say I didn't do my job. Like, and then...
In fact, their argument was more that
You were doing too much of your job.
Exactly. Like, I think it's stupid to cut someone's hours just because they are doing too good of a job.
Well, the plus side is you are going into a trade that requires you to do much more, like to be, get
I'm gonna
everything
be
done.
doing more hands-on
Yeah.
stuff.
So it's like that's not gonna be a problem.
I still will have to deal with customers, but all I'm doing is delivering whatever it is they wanted us to work on. That's it. Otherwise, the only people I'm going to be around is my coworkers.
Yep.
So is it better? I don't know yet.
Now, Finn, I know you're able to move around. I know you're able to live pretty much anywhere in the country. I mean, I guess you could live not in the country, but is your brother easily able to move, or are you having to look nearby to where he works? Okay, that's what I expected. I was gonna say, because I was pretty sure he worked, like, I was thinking he worked for, like, a larger chain, so I was like, it is technically possible you could, if you could, he could transfer if that's the case. So. Although I assume that, it's to the people more than the store brand. That's fair. I was gonna say, it's probably not very helpful to just be like, hey, look for houses literally anywhere. Like, that just opens up options way too much.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, it's not that they were getting pissed off at me for doing too good of a job. They were just getting pissed off that I wasn't up front a lot. And I have been more, like, up front. I had to change my routine at least at least 10 times.
Yeah.
And I thought I finally got to the point where they're happy. No, they're not.
Nope. Again, like I said, what they want you to do is stand there and do nothing. Absolutely nothing until the meat department is to close. They want you to not ever possibly miss a customer.
And then I would be there another 3 hours, not off clock, but just, I'd be there until 10 every night. If that happened. And that wasn't going to happen. Because I told them I had priorities at home. Like, I had to be out of there by at least 9.
It's also a situation where I don't think they wanted you to be there that late either. Because that would mean they'd have to pay you a lot more. And it's like, they obviously didn't want to pay you more
They didn't
money.
want me to start cleaning until 6.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And they asked me, okay, well, when's the latest you think you should start? And I was like, 4:30.
Yeah.
Because at 4:30, I'd get out at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I think a good compromise would have been to do a start at 5, but you do the first hour of cleaning up front, just pretty much like literally in that area.
I
as much
always
as
do that.
possible.
I always start, I start a little bit in the second room and I work my way to the front.
Yeah. But how long does it actually take you to clean the front area?
The front?
Yeah.
About an hour and a half.
Yeah. So yeah, I would.
And they're pissed off at me that I'm not up front enough.
Yeah.
I'm up there for an hour and a half and no one comes up.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the way you could have probably gotten it to work was started cleaning at 5, cleaned the specifically not second room, first room first, stayed literally up there so you could always see the customer, and then by the time the department closed at 6, you'd be pretty much done with that first room, moving into the second room.
Yeah.
And you could not possibly miss a customer.
The other meat manager was saying they were also getting pissed at me for the Lunchable organization. Well, just the food in general, the organization of the food, which I got better at. I did get better at, and they told me I did, so I did improve on that. But what they were not telling me is, well, how am I doing in the meat department? And they wouldn't really tell me. They were just saying they are unhappy. It's like, I don't know how to make you happy.
Yeah.
How can I make you happy if you're not explaining to me what the fuck I'm doing wrong?
Yeah.
And they'd give the same answer every time. You clean too well. I'm like,
That is not a problem. If you believe that is a problem, you are the problem.
yeah, well, soon it's not going to be my problem.
That's true.
By the way, guys.
Soon it won't be anybody's problem because that department will be shut down.
Yeah, next week, my last week, I thought they were going to at least give me 4 days, you know, as a proper send-off. No. I'm only working Monday and Tuesday.
Perfect.
2 days.
Yep.
Perfect. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to work as much as possible before I left, but...
No.
But why would they give me that? Like... Anyway, I just hope that next job it'll be better.
Yeah.
I was seeing somebody post
About their job.
Yeah.
that they were leaving, and they gave one of the best lines I've ever seen, which was like, "Thank God, he blessed me by giving me a terrible
Last day at work, so I had absolutely no regrets leaving." I was like, that's a great way to look at things. Like, I had the shittest day at work on my last day. I have 0 regrets leaving this place. I will never look back on it fondly. It's just like, that's a great attitude to have about that. Just, fuck this job, I'm done.
I'm hopeful eventually, guys, I'll land a job that will get me a lot of money and a little less hours. Like, I'm hopeful for maybe something Father has, but I don't know. I mean, he only works. Well, he's working an extra day. He works Fridays now, I believe.
Yeah.
He only works the weekends. I'm like, dude, that's the life right there. But me, because I'm young, I have to work every day and then work into a better position.
Honestly, I hope he finally, I hope he finally gets to the situation where he stops, waffling on making his business and fucking makes his business.
Me too.
Because he clearly wants to do it, so just fucking do it.
I see money in the business he wants to, but like I told him, like I talked to him about it before I was gonna go to this job, and he's like, well, I don't know if it's gonna take off yet, and I don't know if
No. I think you should go work this job, but he should also do that, start this business, and if it takes off, then he can just be like, hey,
okay, you can
this
quit.
business is taking off. They trained you in doing forklift and this kind of stuff.
Come work for me.
Yeah, come work here, I'll pay you more. Like that, it'd be a simple thing. Just...
I'd do it too.
But he has to get off his ass and has to stop waffling and actually do it.
I think he's still doing it. I thought he bought...
Well, he's still doing it, but he's doing it very little. And he's not, like...
Well, I think he bought, like, 3 pallets last week.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure. So
But-
he is doing it little by little.
Yes, but that wasn't the problem. When he was getting heavy into it, his thing was like, oh, this is taking off pretty well. I should buy a place to start doing this, not full-time, but, like, to like actively store these and like have a more professional storefront for it. And then he kind of just dead stopped there.
I also think he's afraid to do it because he has had 2-3 businesses before, and they never kicked off really. Well,
that's the thing. It
he
wasn't
had
that,
an indoor store, but
the thing was, it's not that his businesses have like failed. It's that his businesses didn't become massive successes. They were all fine. Like his last job made him money. It just didn't make him as much money as working where he works currently.
I believe he said he might have kept his auto glass job if things with Mom didn't happen.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not that he didn't make money from that.
He probably did. He just lost so much that he went out of business.
Yes. Well, his situation was that he was a bit... One of the things... There's a delicate balance that you have to do as a businessman. Or that you're supposed to do as a businessman. Between making the customer happy and actually earning money. So a lot of smaller businesses will cut into their profits to help the customer out because customer loyalty is absolutely important to them. To somebody like Walmart, they do not give a shit if you're loyal. Because it doesn't matter. They have millions of customers. You do not matter to them.
Oh shit. I thought it was
But to a small business, their customer base is absolute. That's why your store cares so much that you are not behind that counter actively serving every customer as soon as they walk up. Because to them, those customers are absolutely important.
You just think some of those customers are just looking and
Yes.
probably
I
not
get
going
it.
to buy anything.
But to them, they make so much of their money on those few regular customers that they absolutely want them taken care of.
Which is funny because my store manager came up to me and said, you actually make more money out there than you do here.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so why are you complaining to me?
Yeah, but still. Like, that is the mindset, at least. When you're a smaller business,
Yes.
you take care of your customers. But what he does is he takes care of his customers too much. He has a tendency to lower prices more than he needs to make the customer happy. He could make the customer happy and earn more money than he actively does. That's, I believe, why his glass business went out. Was that he cut his costs too much so that he wasn't actually earning much.
I think the other problem was his his back pains.
Yeah, and also, yeah, he was in the situation where his back wasn't doing that well. He didn't want to aggravate it that much. That makes sense. I would say that this business idea doesn't help that too much, but assuming that he gets like an actual forklift and stuff, it wouldn't be that bad. Also, his current job doesn't help his back problems either. So, honestly, this would probably be better for his back than the place he currently works. So, yeah, it's a situation where, yeah, I just think he needs to stop wavering. Because that is his father's problem. His father constantly has ideas and then does nothing. He just has them, says he's going to do them, then never does them. Ever. Just constantly waffles. And he does the exact same thing. He
like
waffles.
Father, like son.
Yeah, he waffles a little bit less than his father, but he still waffles. And it's like, he needs to accept that it's like, no, do it. Just go for it. Because even if he doesn't get the finances, even if he constantly tries to like go a little bit too much, he can have somebody else there who's like, okay, here's your finances. This is how much you need to price that pallet. You can, or this product, or your glass, or whatever. You need to price this at this. You can go a little bit under. Here's how much you can go under. You can't go under more than this. This is your cap. And if he has somebody who does that for him and checks him and says, okay, here's your range of prices. You can't go below this value. That allows him to give that customer-oriented mindset he wants while not killing his business. He just needs a person to drag him a little bit backwards. That's why I enjoy Finn so much. It's that I have ideas, and Finn makes them work. He's the guy who's like, okay, I'm going to drag you back and make this idea work. Just come back the other way. And you need that in a good business. You need the person that has all the ideas, and you need the person that says, okay, let's make these ideas work in a way that is not going to kill someone. Just like, it's not going to kill your career, your money. It's not going to actually kill a customer.
With a lot of tears.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of tears. A lot of blood, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears. I don't believe there's other fluids. Just blood, sweat, and tears. Well, actually, there might be other fluids involved. If this question would have been if you would have asked me this same question 2 weeks ago, it would just be blood, sweat, and tears. But because of conversations we had in the last week, it might not be just blood, sweat, and tears anymore. And I will give no more information than that.
Yeah, maybe I should stop search for Marnie and just do search for Charizard. I'm sure I'll get hundreds of views. No. By the way, guys, I don't know how well we could do search for Charizard, because the main problem with Charizard is the cards are much more expensive.
I was gonna say, most of those cards, the problem is that most of the Charizard cards are secret rares, aren't they? They're the hardest to find in the sets.
Most, yes.
Yeah, so that's kind of the problem, is that there aren't that many common Charizards. So it'd just be like, let's save that for a later series.
Like, I have a few, of the common Charizards, but yeah, guys, search for Charizard will not happen until we make, thousands of dollars every week.
Sure, let's go with that, Fan.
It's either that or someone will have to sponsor us and they will send us the products to look for those Charizards.
Well, I doubt that's going to happen.
I think that's going to happen more than us making thousands of dollars a week. Guys, I have no idea if we're at the point where we can get a sponsorship. I'm pretty sure you can't get a sponsorship. Blah, blah, blah. You can't get a sponsorship until you're around 1,000 subs. I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's increased now. If it's increased, it's to 10,000.
I think, yeah, it's
We're at 1,100, by the way. Encounters.
Yeah, thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah.
Actually. But no, yeah, sponsorships are not really a thing you need to look out for. You're saying 1,000, you should not be looking anywhere near 1,000. You should not be looking for sponsorship deals until you are over 10,000 subs.
Yeah.
Just
if you're a
frankly.
lower channel, usually the sponsorship comes to you.
Yeah, it's
but
just do not look for sponsorships until you are over 10,000 subs. I would say you probably shouldn't even be looking for sponsors until you're 100,000.
But I am...
Just don't even bother. It's not worth your time.
But I'm wondering if we could get a sponsorship from GameStop.
I don't know if GameStop sponsors anyone.
They do.
But no, they would not sponsor us at that. The only one that you've mentioned that sponsors at that,
Wish.
That is Wish. And I will just be frank that we will never, ever do a Wish sponsorship. They are a shit company.
Yeah, Blue actually got sponsored by them, and he had some product. I don't know if he still does.
Yeah. No, Wish is very well known for being a shit, service, because they have so many counterfeit products on their service.
Again, the funny thing is, you can find, if you're looking for Pokemon cards on there, you can find them.
No, it's not a problem if you can. It's a similar problem to, Amazon and eBay. It's that...
And eBay's more...
Yeah, but, it's the same kind of thing. It's very unregulated, and Wish is the most unregulated of all three of them.
Yes.
Like, Amazon probably is one of the most regulated. eBay is...
Amazon is, yes.
Yeah,
They usually
eBay is
have
a little
the goods.
bit... eBay has been getting better at regulated.
It's still not there yet.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near as bad as Wish. Wish literally allows you to buy illegal goods in your country. Like, Wish allowed... Like, there was a guy in England who bought a stun gun off Wish, and Wish shipped it to him. And again, it is very, very illegal to own a stun gun in England. Like, those are extremely illegal.
Fuck.
So, Wish just does not give a shit what your local laws are. They will ship you whatever the fuck is on their service. Now, that might have changed since then, but last I heard, yeah, they don't give a shit. So,
I think Wish, I want to say the best things on Wish is probably, like, clothing and other kinds of stuff like that.
But even for that, there's a lot of, like, counterfeit products.
I have a counterfeit, like, Hatsune Miku clock, and it works just fine.
Well, it works fine, but, like, it's not officially licensed goods.
I couldn't find an official one, so I'm like...
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the problems that a lot of people don't understand with, like, counterfeit goods. It's that, like, a lot of times, there is no official product. Like, I've said, guys, and I will continue to say so, that I did actually get a Dakimakura. I did get an anime body pillow because I needed a longer body pillow than stores actually sell. So I actually had to get a custom one.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck it. If I'm gonna get a custom one, I might as well get an anime-themed one. And I have seen tons of times people go, like, on Reddit talking about, like, here's official sites. Please don't use these other sites. They are always unofficial, unlicensed products. You should not encourage unofficial and unlicensed products. And in general, I want to say, I agree with that. In general, you should go for official products. But a lot of times, the official products do not provide the thing you are looking for. So, those are the times when I will just say, no, if you can't find an official product, I do not see a problem with you buying an unofficial product if the official product is not going to do the thing that you're literally looking for it to do. Like, I could not find a body pillow officially that was not the exact thing you think of with an anime body pillow.
I also had a hard time. I finally found one. But I got it off of eBay.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure if it's official.
It probably isn't. But the other thing was, I could not find one that customized the length in the same way. Like, I actually had to buy my body pillow from an unofficial site that I knew was unofficial because I could not get one at my length on an official site. And all the designs that the official sites did have were very uncomfortably those designs. Like, I found about the most tame body pillow I could at the length I exactly needed, customized to my specific requirements. And that was on the unofficial sites.
By the way, guys, I don't really use my body pillow anymore. Mainly because I don't have enough room on my bed to
That's
keep it
fair.
there.
Your bed is so small.
And also, I use it to keep Streaming Kitty from getting under my bed. Somehow she got under it today.
Yeah. She got stuck under there?
No.
Or she just gets under there?
She got under there somehow, and I thought I blocked every entrance from under my bed.
Yeah.
Nope. There was like one little corner she could get in, and I didn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
Because, guys,
Cats are crafty.
like, Streaming Kitty, I love her so much, but I hate it when she gets under my bed. Because she stays under there for hours, and I worry about her because I'm worried that if she stays under there for hours, I might forget she's there.
Mm-hmm.
And she might go to the bathroom in my room under my bed, and I'd wake up to a smell like, what the hell, did I shit my bed? No, it's the cat under my bed. So,
yeah.
Anyway, I know if I took Streaming Kitty with me and I got a shit ton of plushes, she would be among those plushes.
Yeah. As a statement, we probably will not be taking that cat with us because
No.
it will be staying here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let Sis have Streaming Kitty because I think she has a better bond with Streaming Kitty than me. So Streaming Kitty Jr. will probably be the one that has a better bond with me.
Yeah, we shall see.
Because
I'm not committed to getting pets at any future house yet because we don't even have a future house yet.
if we move out, I do at least want a dog as soon as possible.
Well, we shall see what we can do. I will not commit to taking care of another creature until I can ascertain how much we are capable of taking care of ourselves. Thank you very much. Like, I'm already fearful of food.
Well, as long as we have some snacks laying about, I don't think we'll ever
Well,
starve.
my problem is that I am not the kind of person who makes time that is comfortable with or wants to cook food. So it's a situation where it's like we're going to be getting a lot of food out, I feel, and it's like that's gonna be we'll see how well that works out.
Yeah, and me, I know how to cook a little bit. Like, the best I can do, I can make macaroni.
Yeah, you can make pre-done stuff, but yeah, no.
Like, not microwave macaroni. I mean stove macaroni.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that now.
Yeah, Finn would look upon me with shame, since I know that that him and his brother are quite capable of making their own food. And I'm just like, no, I'm not, no.
Yeah, so I can make all the food that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I'm very well trained on. If you say trained in quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trained in quotes is correct. I mean, I don't do anything too fancy. Yeah, but like I cannot make any food.
Like, I'm not talking fancy, I'm talking any period.
You couldn't make yourself a
But
cheeseburger?
hamburger helper helps.
So if I told you you're gonna make a cheeseburger, you wouldn't know how?
Well, it's not that I wouldn't know how, but it's I am not comfortable doing so, and do not want to. Just frankly,
Well,
I do not enjoy cooking.
You don't, but that's how you live.
Yes, and I live in a society that can thankfully do that for me.
It's kind of a good skill to have. Like, what if you got
Yeah, I
stuck
know.
on an
I'm not
island
saying. I am actively admitting that I know that it is not good to not have that skill. However,
because eventually your wife's gonna say, "Hey, you gotta cook tonight."
yeah, again, I fundamentally know that that is not the best attitude to have. I get that, but it is what it is for the moment.
Yeah, I just have a feeling when we move out, I'm gonna be teaching you a little bit of how to cook.
We shall see. Yeah, BK mode. Yeah, it is BK mode in that I literally drive to Burger King.
Drive, walk, or whatever it is we're gonna be doing in the future.
Yep, we shall see how far away we are from a restaurant.
By the way, guys, don't ever count on us like going out of like country, like unless we can drive there. If we can drive there,
But no,
drive there,
that's like
take
no.
a boat, just not fly.
Yeah,
Never fly.
well, here's the thing. You do realize that if you ever want to go to Japan, the only real alternative is to fly.
Then knock me the fuck out.
That will not be possible. Younger bro one day will be forced to get onto a plane and will probably scream.
Hyperventilate and pass out.
Yes. You want knocked out? I mean, that's a way to get knocked out. It's also a good way
I
to
think
die.
it's only a 3-hour flight, right?
Something like that. I don't know. I think it's a 3-hour flight to go across the U.S. I'm pretty sure it might be a little bit more to go to
Well, if it's more,
Japan.
if it's more than I think, then I might just take my sleep medicine with me, and it's like, yep, and I'm gonna be asleep. Good night.
Yep. It's also It's also honestly possible you might have to do other flights. It might be one of those like you need to transfer.
I don't think so.
Because I think, yeah.
I don't think that because not every airport goes to every location. Usually they do a lot of transfer flights.
But yeah, I know planes are like, I'm pretty sure it is the safest way to travel, correct?
It is safer than cars.
Yes. So, yeah, guys, I do not like heights in any form of way. Like, the best I can manage is like 20 feet. If you get over that, I start to feel not faint, but probably sick. Going to Asia.
The hilarious thing is actually this one isn't. This seems to be transferless.
Awesome.
I can't confirm though. Yeah, it is way longer than, way longer.
But yeah, guys, if I'm in a building and I know it's really high, like, as long as I'm not near the edge, I'm cool. But it's when I'm looking down that's when it starts to be a problem.
I can't confirm. I'm trying to see if there are any of these. It might require transfer. Cannot confirm. I'm choosing Tokyo obviously as like the main stop because I think that's a direct flight. It looks like it might be.
Yeah, by the way, going back to speaking about Marnie, I don't think Marnie travels with Ash in Sword and Shield anime.
Marnie is not Ash. No.
No.
Well, also, again, it's technically not. It's Ash travels with what's his face.
That one dude that
So.
I don't know the name of. He has an interesting design, but he's not in the games at all. Not to say you wouldn't get like a Pokemon card. I think characters from the anime have gotten Pokemon cards. I mean, Misty did. But Misty was also in the games. I don't know how they do exclusive people in anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't find any that say like least layovers. But yeah, it looks like it'd be like a 16-hour flight.
Yeah. Fuck that. Dude, 16 hours?
Yeah, it takes like over 3 hours to go from like New York to LA.
So we'd be on a plane for almost 2 days. Sorry, almost a day. Like a full day.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And we'll have to be awake for most of that.
Yeah, it's not no alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
that's
fly
if we
from
go
New York
Japan.
to LA is about 6 hours.
Like, there are no boats to Japan?
The problem isn't whether or not there are boats to Japan. The problem is that you've got to understand that taking boats to places is incredibly slow. Like, it takes 1 day to get there via plane. It would take weeks to get there via boat. So, it's really not an option.
Yeah, it takes about 6 hours to go from JFK to LAX.
I don't know if we'll ever go to Japan then, guys.
Yeah.
Like, you'll probably catch us at any convention in the U.S., just not Japan or England. Because I know England has some things every now and again.
Yeah, the average time to take a boat would be 20 to 28 days, one way. You could do it at the absolute maximum of 10 days, and that's if you take the most direct route, and no one does that. So, yeah.
28 days, holy fuck.
Yeah, boats take a shit ton of time.
So no one takes the direct route. Why is that?
Because it's basically over open ocean. Usually you wanna take as, you want to go,
Along land.
you'd want to go from, like, I started at LA, for example. So you start from LA, you probably do a layover at Hawaii or Guam or something. You take stops for refueling, and then get there. So, as opposed to going as literally straight as possible, not stopping.
Yeah, and that's one way. So
And that would be, like, probably on, like, a very fast boat. Most of the time, if you're taking a boat, it'd be a cruise. So
yes.
those take, like, a month one direction.
So we would be gone for 2 months just traveling by boat.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you take a plane and it's one day. One single day. So, it's really not an alternative.
And it's not like I can get us on, like, the lowest flying plane to Japan.
Not unless you charter unless you have a custom plane, basically. You'd have to, you'd have to do
Hey,
it
Dark
yourself.
King.
Hello, Dark King.
We
We've still got about,
got an hour.
I was gonna say, we've got about another 45 minutes. Like, we'll probably get done at 12:30.
Oh, yeah, 12:30.
So it's like, you've got about another 30 minutes.
And we're over 1,000 encounters for Snom. Yeah, right now we're discussing the possibility of if we went to Japan. Because I do not like heights, and honestly, I would have to get on a plane if I wanted to go to Japan. Like, I almost passed out going up the arch, like... So, just imagine me on a plane, guys. I don't even know if I could make it up the steps without passing out. Yeah, I think older bro would have to strap me to the chair I sit in. Yes, can you take me to first class where I may feel more comfortable when you strap me down? Strap me down and softly whisper. Yeah, you know what would make these shiny hunts even worse? If I had to shiny hunt for a Snom that had its hidden ability. I know A-Drive has done that quite a few times. Yes, let's go for a Snom that has hidden ability shiny. Well, the bro is looking at all the articles.
Here, right now, I kind of am.
Oh, brilliant! Watch it. I'm
looking up political things right now, so I'm not talking about them.
I was hopeful this one was going to be shiny, and I would have had to ignore that brilliant Snom that's right next to me.
That'd be hilarious.
Come on, shiny. It's not shiny.
It hasn't even appeared on screen yet.
What?
Now it has.
But I was clairvoyant. I had to say it wasn't shiny.
Yes, it's not clairvoyance. It's a literal 99% accuracy.
Like,
If you said it every time, you'd be right over 1,000 times in a row and wrong once.
like,
Yeah, anyone can be clairvoyant if they say something that's almost guaranteed to be correct over and over again.
By the way, I think doing wild encounters is much, much faster than doing egg encounters, because you have to hatch the eggs. Like,
Yeah.
And that takes a little bit of time. Like, even with Flame Body, guys, like, that's why I have Talonflame on our team.
Well, yeah. The cutscene itself takes a while.
Yes. And here I run into a Snom, run, done.
Yep.
Oh, I should have wore my A-Drive shiny shirt that I got. Yeah, guys, I finally got a shiny Pokemon shirt, and I got it from A-Drive store. It is a very nice looking shirt. Of course, I got Gardevoir. I commented to A-Drive, let me know when you have the Gardevoir line, and what did he not do? He didn't contact me.
of course, he does not give a shit.
Like, I only heard about it because my friend told me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But here's what I find disappointing. They didn't do the whole line. Like, they didn't have Ralts, they didn't have Curlia, or Gallade.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't have any of them. So it was only Gardevoir. But
Huh.
it's still a really sick shirt. I can't wait to wear it. Well, I have to because I keep not wearing it on Shiny Hunt days. I need to wear it next week. Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, there is plenty of animations for the before battle stuff, but like,
Yeah, I have
this
battle
I
animations
was gonna say
turned
this
off.
is probably pretty comparable to like the amount of time it takes to talk to the person hatching the Pokemon, or to giving you the egg. Sorry, the breeder.
talking to.
It's
yeah.
probably pretty comparable to that. So it's like you're still having to get the whole extra animation of watching the egg hatch for every egg.
And by the way, guys, I know it would actually save us seconds. Save us seconds to use a team of not shiny Pokemon. I just want to, because to me it's like, if you're a shiny hunter, you should use a team of shiny Pokemon. Who cares? Like, I can turn this animation off, but the reason I don't is because I look for that effect when I'm shiny hunting.
Oh yeah, you absolutely should not turn that off.
No.
Who would turn off the shiny effect?
Someone with better eyes than me.
No, I'm just saying, who would do that in a Pokemon game? That is a symbol of pride.
It's almost like turning off the sound effect in Arceus for shiny Pokemon. That is a terrible idea. Don't do it.
That's an option?
Yes, you
Fucking
can.
why?
Like, I have music turned off just to listen for that sound effect, and I have sound effects turned up to its maximum. That way, I can hear it every time.
Oh, actually, that's a cool idea.
But I don't like the game not having music, but at least we can't get copyrighted that way if by some miracle we did.
Pokemon's not going to copyright you for that
I
music
know.
anymore. Pokemon finally, or Nintendo finally just gave up. They finally just accepted that people, like, they needed to stop doing that. It took years, but we finally broke Nintendo. And they finally just said, fine, you want to fucking stream our games? We'll stop claiming your videos. Fine.
Which is funny, because I've never experienced that, ever.
It was a very commonplace. The thing is, they do a lot of manual claims. They don't do a lot of automatic claims.
Oh,
So
I
the larger
see.
your channel is, the more claims you get.
Okay.
At least that's my understanding of the situation.
Didn't we finally get claimed on a video that wasn't claimable? Like, wasn't that on a Far Cry video?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's Far Cry 4.
What about it?
I'm pretty sure someone claimed us for something that wasn't even in the...
Oh, that did happen
Game.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like, this content literally isn't in the video.
What are you talking about? Copyright claim.
Just...
You funny.
I mean, hell, YouTube did that. We talked about that before, where YouTube claimed that that we had a video sponsoring like terrorist organizations or something.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's like there was no content in there that was even violent, let alone advocating for that.
I do have to ask. So, have we been claimed on any of our Pokemon card videos?
Not that I'm aware of. Why?
Because TikTok claims us for gambling.
Yeah, no. YouTube's policies.
Don't consider that gambling.
Okay. Yeah, because guys, our TikTok has been doing very badly for Pokemon card episodes because they are claiming them, like, for gambling. That's why I included them in Search for Marnie Part 1. That way, you guys will be able to see it. Because I'm not sure how many people actually view the
Oh, do not
videos.
do that. Absolutely don't do that. That will get them completely, like, unviewed. Don't do that.
No. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I just included the good polls, not the whole video.
Oh, sorry. You said I included that. I thought you were including a tag
no.
on TikTok that says, this is gambling.
No.
So it's like,
No, you need to way reword how you said that.
it's like,
Yeah, the way you worded that made it absolutely sound like I am classifying this on TikTok
On
as gambling.
YouTube, I included the good pulls from the TikTok videos because the videos got claimed on TikTok, and I'm not sure how many of you saw that.
Yeah, okay. That's much more clear. I was like, wait a minute.
hold on.
So technically in Search for Marnie Part 1, I pulled 2 Marnie cards because I got a Marnie's Pride common from Brilliant Stars. The full art is what I'm really after. I want that full art so bad because I think Marnie's gym outfit probably looks the best on her than her goth outfit. I call it her goth outfit, but I don't know how else to describe it. Uh.
I think I finally found all the decks that have unique energy cards in them.
I think Mario looks just really good in pink.
So you're saying that her and
Bidet should date.
That would be terrible. No.
Oh, by the way, I have not confirmed this, but I was seeing a post. Because I was watching a Nightcore video.
Okay.
And the background art was of was Danganronpa of main girl and main guy. And somebody asked or said like, "Oh, that's cool art," and they went into somebody else went into detail about what it was.
Yeah.
And the person who went into huge detail said they're a non-canon couple, and then somebody else replied to, "No, they are a canon couple as of the anime." So apparently there is some contention about whether they're officially a couple now.
So there's some differences in the anime than the games?
No, I think how it works is that the anime goes further than the games. So it has more,
like a few
it
more
goes
extra
beyond
details.
it has more details and might go
Okay.
beyond the game. Because I think the anime isn't just the first game. I think it might be all the games or something. I don't know how the anime works. But like, yeah, there is, from my understanding, that may or may not be a confirmed thing.
I still like how that one kid just goes Ultra Instinct for no reason. Well, at this point, he might as well have been Ultra Beast because his eyes turn red. Yeah, so he goes Ultra Beast.
All of this murder is not welcome in a school environment!
That guy's great.
Yeah, I love that kid. Me and bro are fused into one person now! It's so fucking weird. Yeah, let me look up the Danganronpa anime.
Yeah, we want to apologize for all the viewers who want us to do more Danganronpa. It's just one of the other problems with Danganronpa is we got copyright claimed on it heavily. In fact, you can't view some of our videos because of that.
Yeah, because the problem is that the game has the visuals in the game were reused in the anime.
Yes.
or vice versa. I can't remember. I think the games came out the first, but unclear.
Anyway, regardless.
Yes, it explicitly says the anime follows the events of the game.
Okay. That's the reason why we're hesitant to play more and... Well, okay, we're not hesitant, we're just heavily spacing it. Like...
Well, and the other thing is that, just to be clear, all the claims we get on that series are non-legitimate. They're all by people for the anime, specifically. So, like, all the claims are by people claiming licensed versions of the anime in other languages. So they're all like, you're uploading the Italian version of the anime to your YouTube channel.
Yeah, which guy was it doing whatever version that was cool about it?
I don't remember.
But anyway,
The guy who I just
Directly I just directly messaged, being like, hey, sorry that we've once again uploaded a video. But it was the same guy.
and
heard,
he knows.
I heard things about that guy that he was like, shit, but like, yeah, I never had a problem with him. So it's like,
Yeah, like he was, from my understanding, very understanding. Like,
yeah, just
he just released the claim as soon as we messaged him. Like,
pretty much. I think the last one he might have not released the claim. It just let it expire instead of releasing it early. But like, never had any issues with him.
I mean, is it still getting reclaimed on those claims, or has that been completely resolved?
One of them got reclaimed, but by a different person. Just not the same.
It's not him. Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. So I have to deal with that. I've not been. The thing is, the claims I've been trying to deal with are only the ones that, like that one, that affect the viewing of the video. If they don't affect the viewing of the video, I've kind of just been ignoring them because it's just like, we're not monetized anyways. Who the fuck cares? But the ones that actively block people from watching our videos are those piss me off.
Yeah.
Just like, no.
I hate that the copyright blocks, like, certain viewers. I do not like that as a concept.
Yeah, it's because different licenses exist in different areas, and so it's
they're blocked in these countries.
It's like copyright's bullshit.
Yeah, copyright must affect your viewership in some form or way.
I mean, yes and no. Honestly, I think in a lot of situations that actually boosts your viewership, because generally the way that copyright or claims on YouTube work is that they claim the video and then take the revenue. And since it's a larger company taking the revenue, I think they tend to push the video a little bit harder, actually.
So it's almost like free sponsorship in a way.
That's what a lot of people have suggested, that you should view it that way. You're not earning revenue on those videos, but you're actively getting more views on those videos than you would otherwise. And so you should take that as the payment instead. I don't agree with that. I think that it's absolutely unfair to say that that's a fair trade. Like one of the things that I looked up. So there's a game that I have that's a rhythm game that I've considered having younger bro play, and I might not have him play that anymore, because one of the things that they have as their terms is that, so their way of doing copyright is that users can upload any songs, period, to their service, but they accept donations for the game to keep it going, and one of the things they do is they use that money to get the license to play those songs legally.
I mean, I'm sure we can find songs that aren't, like, copyrighted.
Yes, but here's the problem. Some of the songs they have on there, and I don't know if they actually distinguish these. I have to figure that out. But one of the things that they have is they have a royalty requirement. So some of the songs are licensed, and the way they got them licensed was to say, you have to pay, like, if you upload the video, you have to give ad revenue to that person whose song it is in that video. And I'm just like, no, you do not have the legal right to make that argument on our behalf. Fuck you. Because YouTube doesn't allow us to do that.
By the way, guys,
like, if YouTube allowed us to say, hey, we're going to upload videos with copyrighted content, and we would like to donate 10% of our revenue to the copyright holder as payment, that'd be perfectly fucking fine. If we got to have the right, if we had the ability to determine how much of our video's ad revenue goes to the copyright holder of that song, then I think, yes, then it could be a valid system. The problem is, under YouTube's system, 100% of your revenue always goes to the copyright holder if they claim you. You do not ever get a dime. So no, I don't think that's ever fair. I don't give a shit if you agreed to it. I don't care if this company said, "Oh yeah, we'll work with you to do revenue sharing," because there is no revenue sharing. There's revenue taking. So yeah, if this fucking game wants to work with YouTube to implement a system where I can say, yes, I earn 90% of all the revenue on my video, and you earn 10%, then yeah, maybe I'll be fucking willing to accept that. I will not be until that's possible. And it will never be fucking possible. So I will never accept it.
Yeah, I do have a mobile rhythm game coming up. Not saying what it is, but I don't actually have to have the music to play the game.
Yeah.
Like, it's how this rhythm game works is it doesn't do it like Hatsune Miku. It's not based on like tiles. So, guys, I'm gonna have to add in my own YouTube licensed music in those videos just to not make it boring.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that there's an option to just turn off the music and the gameplay is not any different. So.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to...
I'm not even sure that game would have been a problem. I'd have to look into it.
Yes, it can be a problem because I've played that game before.
Mm-hmm.
I deleted those videos. That's why I wasn't on the import list.
Yeah.
But I did get claimed on them.
Interesting. I don't think that
Like,
that game... I don't think it should be possible for that video to claim you, given that it's...
Like, get this.
It's not a set... No, I don't think that should work.
One of the songs in the game is, I believe, Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah.
I've gotten claimed on it.
Yep.
And I know another song that I haven't unlocked yet was Beethoven's Fifth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So...
Yeah, it sucks.
Like, I do hate it because the whole point of the rhythm games is to hear the rhythm, but...
The whole
point... different than Hatsune Miku.
Well, legally it's no different than Hatsune Miku, but...
Well, it shouldn't be, but...
Yeah. Because, again, it's... The other thing about those games is the entire point of those games is to display your skill at those games. So, yeah. But, it's different than Hatsune Miku because Miku actively puts in their terms of service that you have an unabridgable right to those, or to include those songs in the game. So, yeah, those are absolutely not acceptable claims.
Plus...
So, whether or not it's legal to begin with, they explicitly authorize it so that it's never okay.
Yeah, here's how I'll describe it. The type of rhythm game that Hatsune Miku is based around, it is about the songs. It is more about the songs than it is the gameplay. How I'll describe the game coming up, it is more about the gameplay than the songs. Because there is skill in both games.
Yeah.
And I consider the game that I'm playing for mobile coming up
more
easier.
skill-based than Miku?
No, just easier.
Oh, it's less skill-based than Miku.
Yes. So since it's less skill-based than Miku, and again, the tiles aren't really tied to the song in any form of way, there's no reason to have the music. Like, it's not a big deal if the music is not there.
See, I'm not sure how it wouldn't be tied to the song, but okay. Yeah, if that's the case.
When you hit the...
It's you hit the... When you tap on the thing,
it makes the tune of the song.
So then it's directly tied to the song, because the song is literally only that.
But I'm saying, like,
yeah.
say
Miku's the opposite. Like, Miku, it's the song plays, no matter how bad you are at the song, exactly the same. With this game, the songs, how the song is played is directly tied to how good you are.
And
it's like, that's why I'm like, it doesn't make any sense that you can get claimed on it, because the song never plays the same twice.
Well, some of these games, I know one of the newest versions of this game, it just plays the song outright and it's not tied to the tiles. The game I'm playing right now is tied to the tiles. But, again, this kind of game coming out is just, I don't think it's a big deal to not have the music.
No, I think it's fine.
But,
yeah, well...
It is fundamentally a different kind of rhythm game than Hatsune Miku is.
I guess. Yeah, guys, I am a bit exhausted today. We did our family outing, and
Yeah, after this, I'm gonna go pass out on
Yeah.
the bed.
We did our family outing today, and by family outing I mean like a reunion.
Yeah, we had our
Like
reunion
there was
today.
a like a large amount of family there, and I'm at that weird point in the family where it's like there's people older than me and people younger than me. I'm kind of in like the middle, and there aren't a lot of people there my age, so it's a situation where it's like, well, guess this is gonna be fun.
This time I tried not to be on my phone. I found myself
Yeah.
that I'm on my phone more than mingling with family, so I'm like, okay, I am not
Yeah.
going to worry about that and just hang out
Yeah,
with anybody.
I tried to do a little bit more as well.
That was a snom that I encountered in the grass.
Yep. So, but I had the idea of like, well, we're at the park. I guess I'll just do some jogging and get some exercise in. And, yeah, so I felt dead for about a half an hour. And still feel kind of dead now.
Yeah, and I had to chase my little cousins around, and I got like a good 10-minute run in, and then my chest started to hurt.
Yeah, younger bro got winded from... Honestly, I don't even think that you ran, like, even as hard as I did, but you still got very winded.
Yeah, like my chest started to hurt, I started to get a headache.
Yeah.
I think it was the combination of getting up way too early, and maybe getting a little dehydrated because I didn't have a lot to drink. I had one Pepsi and one bottle of water, and that was it.
Yep. Yeah, I ended up having to get a whole bottle of water after jogging not even half a mile.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that fridge was full of more.
They brought a lot of drinks, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Because my mindset was, well, Father says we have to take 2 drinks with us. I guess they're not bringing drinks this year.
Well, I think it's a situation of we always bring our own drinks, but I think they always bring enough drinks for everybody, but we just usually bring our own. So,
Well.
yeah, oh well. Yeah, guys, we have about 5 minutes left. We rapidly approach the end.
Are we gonna get like to 2.5 hours? Like, what's time doing?
We're at 2:40, so we're gonna get to 2:45.
Okay, that's not a terrible
Actually,
day.
it's pretty good.
Like, guys, these shiny hunts will... I don't know if shiny hunt time will move because I am off Saturdays and Sundays. But
I'm thinking we will move them, but we'll see. Because I'm thinking...
Yeah, I'm thinking of changing it so that, and this will more depend on when we move the other streams too.
yeah.
Where I think the end goal, I think once we move out and are living on our own,
That's a brilliant snow run.
Yeah.
Please be shiny.
when we
Damn.
move out and are living on our own, I think the end goal is I want the streams to end at the same time every day. For right now, I think I want the streams to start at the same time every day. So, if we move up all the other streams, I will move up this as well. Which means, guys, that we will probably consistently end this at 3 hours every time.
Yeah.
Which will be nice. But
because 12:30 is our cutoff time on our weekends.
Our streams, our cutoff time on these is always 12:30 or 3 hours. So,
yeah, we won't have to really worry about that anymore. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we might still have to worry about it.
but it'll be something where we cut off like within like 5 minutes or something. It'll be like it depends on when we move it to. So,
I don't know.
Depends on my job and what
Yeah,
happens.
We're looking into it. but-
I shouldn't work on Sundays ever.
Yeah.
Saturdays I might have to.
So, because I don't know, I'm not making any plans right now. We shall see. Because this also affects, like, stuff, like me meeting with friends and stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
I have to plan with that as well.
By the way, guys, we are at 1,200 encounters. Still
There
counting.
you go.
Yeah, this Snom hunt is no joke.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I accidentally stumbled upon the worst hunt in the game.
I mean, it might be a situation where I just have to, like, yeah, where we have to. I'll look at it. I'll just say, I'll look at how that's gonna work.
'Cause I think I have a plan.
But we'll see.
I imagine we start streaming after we eat, but
Well, the problem is that's inconsistent.
that's also
So.
inconsistent. Yeah. Guys, our main problem is when Father gets food at night. Because he can get it between like 8:30 to 9.
Yep.
Which is why we start as late as we do. Well, both because we record beforehand and because we want to preempt late, like, starting late.
We wouldn't have an issue if Father would just simply knock on the door. He yells our names.
Yeah, he just screams at people.
So it is not. It is both because we don't want to, like, we don't want our names to be on camera, but also just because we don't want to have to deal with somebody screaming into the room. Like, it's just not a good experience. So
At least stepmom is
Yes.
like more lenient most of the time. Like just.
You are not an energy card. Why are you doing that?
And with younger sis playing mobile games, I have to worry about it more because younger sis is just so used to calling me by my name that she can't call me really anything else.
yeah, but that's pretty easy to cut out.
Like, I even allowed her to call me like a made-up name that she came up with, and she's like, Bob? I'm like, sure.
Yeah, and that still doesn't work very well.
Bob the Builder. Okay. I'll encounter the next 3 Snoms, and then we'll be done for today.
Okay.
Because I am very tired. After this stream, I am going to go put my Switch on the charger and then just freaking fall into bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will probably also go directly to bed.
Like, I'm not even going to brush my teeth. Like, I know I should, but I'm like, no.
4 out of 5 dentists can fuck off tonight.
I want to find the Snom at my last encounter. If that happens, guys, we're not evolving it tonight. We'll save it for the next stream.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to evolve Snom. I don't know if it's by level up or friendship. Because I caught my Frostmoth in the wild.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could have just done Frostmoth directly, couldn't we?
Problem is, it's a rare spawn in
Yeah.
the...
Which makes it a pain in the butt.
where you get Calyrex.
Yeah.
It is a rare spawn. So, since it's a rare spawn, it's not always going to be there. Like, when you encounter it, it's going to be.
Yeah, that's true. No, it's a... No, these are energy cards. Why are you here?
Anyway, I just think it's much easier just to go for Snom.
No, you're right.
Okay, guys. I have stopped the timer. We are at 1,210 encounters. That is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to videos and do read them. Follow on Twitch. This Snom's going to take forever, and we'll see you guys on the next shiny hunt. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.